in the arts of wrestling. I'm getting ready to make an impact on you, champ, that you don't even know's coming. Ah!
Vega! Come on, man! I know you're in there, Vega. And I know you or Double D are behind these attacks. Open your door, Vega. Let's get this sorted out. Because I'm getting a little bit tired of this crap. Vega!
I don't know what it is with you thinking that I have all this stuff against you. I'm injured. My attorneys are making sure that my lawsuit against the arts of wrestling is going to go through. Townsend, he owes me one. I'm not even close to where the arena is. I am literally over 3,000 miles away. Currently, I'm in Japan at a personal spa that helps me with my meditation. Hold on a second. Yeah. It's helping me get better. It's helping me do what I have to do. Now, my neck is killing me. Like I said, Aussie, stop thinking I'm after you. I'm not after you, Aussie. As you can see, I'm still hurt. I'm injured. Martial law took its toll on me. But don't worry. I'm flying back. And in some way, shape, or capacity.
Hello, Art Society. Welcome back to Monday Night Mike. We got an exciting night for you. We're only days away from the historic Day of Immortals, where we will crown 2 new champions here in the Arts of Wrestling. As you can see the beautiful titles right next to me. We got the Brass Championship will be decided this Saturday, October 5th. Day of Immortals exclusively on the artsofwrestling.com. Not only will we decide the Brass Champion, which by the way, this is a Shotgun 2K exclusive championship. We will also decide the United Nations Champion. Both inaugural championships, first of its kind, not only in the promo world, but here in the Arts of Wrestling. I cannot wait. We got an exciting night, as you saw at the top of the show. The Foul Mouth Aussie addressing some apparently new problems. He's trying to figure out who's behind these new attacks. Is it the same old, and Jay Vega, as we heard, Jay Vega, apparently he's still recovering from martial law. He claims he's not behind the attacks. Hopefully we can get some more answers to that. Also, you alluded to Diego Diamond, who is here. He's in action tonight. He will be taking on Switchblade. That match is it's just highly anticipated. We've been waiting for that match ever since the Independence Day fallout. We also have Mr. Awesome. He'll be in action here tonight. He will be taking on Ace Dalton's bodyguard, the assassin, as he calls himself. They both will go one-on-one here tonight. And in our main event, we got the InterMedia Champion, Lavoe, teaming up with the great one, Scott Chambers. They will be going they will be going 2-1-2, I should say, against the number one contender for the InterMedia Championship, Tony the Hammer Morrison, and the Blueprint, Lorraine Carter. That should be an exciting tag team match. As you remember, Blueprint just came off martial law, came off a heartbreaking loss to Lavoe, so I'm sure he's got a lot to say. And not to mention, like I said, the number one contender for the InterMedia Championship, Tony the Hammer Morrison, he will be going up against Lavoe this Saturday, October 5th, in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the InterMedia Championship. I cannot wait for that match. It's the one of the most anticipated rematches. I don't think those two have ever settled the score. Almost every match they've been a part of has never came to a full conclusion, so hopefully we will see who comes and who stays at the top of the InterMedia mountain. But with that being said, folks, speaking of championships, one title that will be decided is this United Nations title. This beautiful championship right here will be decided this Saturday, October 5th. Diego Diamond will be taking on Mr. Awesome, Kyle Ferguson. Diego Diamond, before he gets to David Immortals, has a bit of a score to settle with one of his arch nemesis, Switchblade. They will go one-on-one, folks, and that match is next. So let's take you right to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Diego Diamond. I am here on Monday Night Mike because they won't never let me take a day off. Apparently, Switchblade, you got your fantasy come true. I'm here in front of you, but I don't have time to really talk to you or to address the problems you're causing me. You see, I don't care what you do to trees under bridges. How's there a tree under a bridge? You got me. But you want to go ahead and play pretend in your native land, being a troll, whatever. I don't care. You see, if I really did care, I would bring up different attentions, like to your calves, you wearing a skirt, you call it kilt or whatever, a battle cry, underdress, have fun with it. But you want to walk around with an axe. Well, tonight, I got a friend in my corner too. He doesn't have a nickname. I'm not a loser like that. I don't have too many friends because I'm too powerful and rich for that. My circle is small. So let's just call him Batty. He's a little baddie. I'll see you out there, Switchblade. After tonight, I hope I don't ever see your face again. Out of here.
I don't know. It was just a weird dream. I remember it clearly.
Okay, I thought about it for a minute.
Morning, bro. Good morning, Arts of Wrestling. It is I, Switchblade. I'm at home. Like what I've done with the place? Yes, I'm privileged. Privileged that tonight, on Monday Night Mike, here with the Arts of Wrestling, I have my chance to take on the privileged few. Diego Diamond, you're my best friend. Diego Diamond.
Give me the mic, you egg! Can I have some water? Water, please.
I've arrived. This savage from the South Pacific has finally got his dream match with a diamond. A diamond who's been spoon-fed, given privilege. And for what? To make an ass out of everybody else who has competed at the United Nations tournament. And congratulations, Mr. Awesome. But this is my time.
Yep.
This ring, these ropes, the corner posts, the aprons, the mat will be splattered and smeared with the remnants of what was once a privileged upper class snob. You see, I love The Outsiders. One of my favourite movies. The Greasers and the Socias. Well, you see, I'm a greaser. I'm the switchblade that was in Johnny's pocket when it was pulled at the park on you. This is my home. You don't need to prove yourself in here tonight, and I suggest if you were wise, you would prepare for awesome. But in fact, it is your demise because I have you before awesome. Jimmy bro. What are you doing in my dream? Hey? Square-shaped or pear-shaped, these rocks don't lose their shape. I am the Switchblade. Violent by design, I am the turbulence on your first class fight. A savage from the South Pacific, all aboard and buckle up. A hungry native, only 3 generations removed from cannibalism, but really I don't eat it yet. This native from the South Pacific has diamonds. Jimmy, I'm just not feeling myself. Come on, let's go and collect on them diamonds.
Making his way to the ring
his opponent, from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Savage. winner, the Savage.
Welcome back, Art Society. I don't think anything was solved with Diego Diamond at Switchblade. I'm sure we're going to see that match. So we didn't have enough matches here in the Art of Wrestling that are not settled, that haven't settled the score. Add this one to the list. Switchblade and Diego Diamond, I'm sure we'll be looking for each other down the road, especially if Diego Diamond can manage to capture the United Nations title this Saturday at the Immortals. I'm pretty sure Switchblade will be looking for him on that. But speaking of David Immortals, folks, I'd like to concentrate a little bit on the Brass Championship for this Saturday. The Icon will be going one-on-one against the red hot one half of the Prophets of Madness, Bishop Devontae D. Those two will be going one-on-one to crown the inaugural Brass Champion. And remember, folks, this title is exclusive to Shotgun 2K, so anytime you want to see anything involved in this championship, you got to head over to theartsofwrestling.com. Check out Shotgun 2K. You can see the whole tournament history. By the time you see this video, you should see the whole championship history of the Brass Championship. And our separate category, we'll have the Brass Championship history, the United Nations history, the InterMedia, and the Elite Championship history, all in the artswrestling.com. But we will take an exclusive look at the Brass Championship tournament. I know we were supposed to do that last week, but we try to keep the shows at a certain time limit, so we kind of ran out of time. But this week, exclusively on Shotgun 2K, check out the entire Brass Championship history, how we got here, where we're going, all this Thursday on Shotgun 2K, the final stop before David Immortals, who will walk out with the Brass Championship. Will it be the Icon? Will it be Bishop Devontae D? We'll find out this Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. One of the most historic events we've ever had here in the Arts of Wrestling, folks. We're crowning two new champions here in the Arts of Wrestling. That is unheard of anywhere in the promo world. To crown two prestige champions the way we're doing it. No one else is doing what we do. Only here in the Arts of Wrestling, folks. But with that being said, we are, like I said earlier at the top of the show, one of those titles being decided is the United Nations Championship. We saw Diego Diamond in action. He took on Switchblade. Now we're going to go see the other half of that championship match. Mr. Awesome, Kyle Ferguson. He has a little bit of a score to settle with the bodyguard of Ace Dalton. If you've not seen Martial Law, go back to the artswrestling.com. Check out Martial Law. It was one of the best events we've ever had, if not arguably the best event we have ever had. Versus Ace Dalton. It's actually how we got here into the finals. or should I say into the championship match, because that was the finals to get to the championship match. So check that out. But with that being said, folks, Mr. Awesome, the Assassin, they're next. They're in action.
And gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is me, Mr. AWESOME, Mr. Awesome, baby! Now check it out tonight, Monday Night Mike, a very special night to me, and I'll tell you why. Not only am I celebrating the fact that I'm going to the Day of Immortals to beat Diego Diamond and become your inaugural United Nations champion. No. Not only am I celebrating that, but tonight I have my shot at redemption. Tonight I get my shot at payback. You see, let's rewind a little bit. Let's go back to martial law. The card is set. The stage is ready to go. Mr. AWESOME versus the Outlaw, Ace Dalton, 1-on-1 to determine the #1 contender. And what do, Ace? What do? You take the easy way out. You try to cheat. Not only do you try to cheat, you make it very public. You take that cash out of your inside breast pocket and you hand it over to Grandpa. I didn't realize it was bring Grandpa to work day. That's all right. That's all right, because you see, there ain't enough money in the world to compare to the amount of heart that I have in here. I am going to be the first United Nations champion, and tonight I get my chance to go up against the guy that blindsided me at martial law, the man who calls himself the Assassin, the Outlaw's bodyguard. Now I'm kind of confused. You see, basically what we're saying here is you're just a walking, talking, living, breathing oxymoron, and I very much point out the word moron. You see, you either take the bullets or you shoot the bullets. You see, and unfortunately for you, you were paid to be a bodyguard. You were paid to protect your guy. And unfortunately, you decided to bring a gun to the fight. You decided to attack me from behind, pissing me off, adding fuel to my fire. And look what happened. The odds were stacked against me. You beat the hell out of me. You made me bleed and bleed and bleed. But at the end of the night, I came out victorious. And tonight, it will be no different. So, Mr. Assassin, bring who you want to bring. Do what you've got to do. But at the end of it all, this is my time to shine. This is my rise to the top. And it is my time to be awesome. Stay awesome! Because everybody knows. Everybody knows that I will.
Mr. Awesome, you and Ace Dalton had a match tonight. Well, Mr. Dalton decided to take vacation, and he took the goddess with him. So he asked me to do a favor for him and step in and beat your tail end tonight. Beat you from one side of the ring to the other. I told him it'd be my pleasure. I've been studying you, watching all your moves and everything else. So tonight, I'm going to use everything you know against you. You're stepping in the ring with the Assassin. Mr. Awesome, you're in my crosshairs.
Awesome!
Arts of Wrestling, it seems that little weasel Jay Vega is sitting at home pretending to be injured. What's the matter, Jay? You're a little bit too scared to show your face around here? Well, you have left me no choice. I can't seem to get any answers from you, and I don't trust you or Diego Diamond. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk on down to that ring, and I ain't leaving until whoever is behind these cowardly attacks on me walks down that aisle, stands in the middle of the ring, and looks me in the eye like a man, and asks the Foul Mouth Aussie for a shot at my elite championship. Now, whoever is behind these attacks, until you can do that, look me in the eye and be a man instead of coming from behind, my answer to your little challenge is no. Now let's see if you've got the balls to come out there and face it.
Aussie. You want me to come to the ring? You want me to show you who I am? Well, first of all, I'm not Diego Diamond. I'm not Jay Vega. I'm more iconic than either of those would ever think to be. I'm someone who lives for taking things that people hold near and dear to their hearts, and I know, Aussie, you love the Elite Championship. And, you know, you think War Chains was a great promo artist? Well, I personally can tell you I'm 10 times the man he is, and I'm going to give you a battle of your lifetime. Now, as for me coming down to the ring and facing you eye to eye, that ain't happening until I'm ready for it too. And another thing, all the attacks that have happened on you, they weren't to hurt you, Aussie. They were for my sheer pleasure, to watch you in pain. And I really liked seeing you in the ground, Aussie. That was wonderful. So when the time comes, Aussie, I will reveal myself to you. And hell, it just may be when I'm taking your championship. And you never know. There could be another attack. Because I definitely feel like having some fun. Real soon.
Well, you know, I gotta be honest. I'm a little curious as to who's behind these attacks. Can it be? I don't know. Jay Vega is not in the building. Diego Diamond, as you saw, he was a little busy. He was a little occupied. I doubt he has any time for any shenanigans. I'm a little curious as to who's behind these attacks. Is it a whole new fold? I guess you're gonna have to stay tuned into Monday Night Mike. I am being told next week on Monday Night Mike, we will see the Foul Mouth Aussie. He will be in action on Monday Night Mike. It's been a while for Aussie and Monday Night Mike. He will take on The Purge in a non-elite championship match. So you'll get to see Aussie next week. Will we see this guy, this person, whoever this person is? Will we see them next week on Monday Night Mike? Who knows? You have to tune in. But until then, we got the main event to cover, folks. We've reached the end of the night. Main event: Barrett Lavoe, the InterMedia Champion, will be teaming up with Scott Chambers as they take on the #1 contender for the InterMedia Championship, Tony the Hammer Morrison, and he will team up with the Blueprint, who actually came off a devastating loss at Martial Law. But I will break some news for you here today. I am being told 2 out of 3 Falls match this Saturday between Barrett Lavoe, Tony the Hammer Morrison. First fall will be InterMedia Championship rules. For those of you who don't know what InterMedia Championship rules are, and these both competitors have 2 minutes. I think before it was 1 minute and 30. It's been amped up to 2 minutes. Anybody that cuts a promo over 2 minutes, you can get counted out on the 2 minutes. Time limit can run out over 2 minutes. Those are Intermediate Championship rules, so they have to stick to those rules. And in the first round, second round will be hardcore match, which means anything goes. If they're cutting a promo, you might want to cover your children's ear, although we do our best to bleep any swear words, but that's what the hardcore entails. They can say and do whatever they want, which in 2K fashion, it's hardcore as extreme as it goes. And then of course the third fall will be a ladder match. That's right, you heard it right, a ladder match. I think that is the first time we've ever had a ladder match here in the Arts of Wrestling. So there you have it. First fall, intermediate rules. Second, hardcore match. Third, ladder match. 2 out of 3 falls. Hammer will be taking the intermediate champion, Lavoe, this Saturday. Dave Immortals, folks. Don't miss it. It's a hell of a card. We got the brass championship match. The Icon taking on Bishop Devontae D to decide the first brass champion. We got the United Nations Championship. We got Diego Diamond taking on Mr.Awesome Kyle Ferguson to decide the first United Nations champion. And of course, we got the 2 out of 3 falls intermediate championship match, folks. It does not get any bigger than that. It is going to be one of the most exciting Saturdays, one of the most exciting events in Arts of Wrestling history. Make sure to check that out. Don't miss it, exclusively on the artsofwrestling.com. You can't miss it. But folks, before we get there, we do have a final stop this Thursday, and we also have one more match here tonight. Tag team action coming up next, folks. I will see you this Thursday.
Well, Arts of Wrestling, Arts Society, Monday Night Mike is here. It is time for the hammer to come down with my partner tonight, none other than the blueprint of this business, Lorraine Carter. Now, me and the Blueprint, we've teamed up here before, and I believe y'all witnessed us decimate, desolate, and dismantle our opponents. And that is exactly what we're going to do again. One more damn time, we're going to come in here and do what we do best. And that's kick ass, take names, and leave no questions unanswered. But you see, Scott Scum Chambers, you kept coming at me from behind. You kept coming at me over and over because you couldn't face the facts that if you went face to face that I would rip you apart. And to top it off, Barrett Lavoe, every damn time you've got to win or you've escaped from me, it's been the luck of your chinny chin chin, hasn't it? But you see, there's a different story now. Because the man in your corner is as chicken shit as you are. The man in your corner is as devious as you are. But you see, the Blueprint and I, we have another thing coming for you guys. Brute force. Because we can take a beating. We can deliver a beating. And we are the 2 toughest son of a bitches here, and everybody here knows it. So, Arts of Wrestling, Monday Night Mike, the roof is going to be blown off the building. Hammer bombs will be delivered. Spears will be delivered. And I will take you both out, just like I've done before. Barrett Lavoe, hug that championship, hold it tight. Look at it, kiss it. Damn it, sleep with it for all I damn well care. Because sooner rather than later, you best be getting ready for a divorce. Because that belt is coming to me. I'm going to steal it like I steal your woman. Because I am the cream of the crop. I always rise to the top. And when it's all said and done, the hammer comes down, leave everything out of the way. I will be the man. I will be the man here in the Arts of Wrestling. It's just a matter of time. Tick-tock, boys. Tick-tock. I'll see you both in the ring. Now get out of my face!
This right here, this is an excellent moment, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, you have the Blueprint, the best wrestler alive today, teaming up with the Hammer,
one of the most powerful men inside of this business, going against Scott Chambers and Brett Lavoe. Now, make no mistake about it, Brett Lavoe, you and I still have unfinished business. That unfinished business is that championship that you're holding. But I'll set that aside because this is a monumental moment, isn't it? Last time Blueprint and the Hammer teamed up, we decimated our opponents. We made them realize that there is absolutely no two men to be feared more in the AOW than the Hammer and the Blueprint. But what's funny about this is the Blueprint's old running buddy, Scott Chambers, has joined the party. Now, you make no mistake about it, Scott Chambers. You are stepping inside of the ring with the Blueprint, the best wrestler alive today. And you will do absolutely...
You know, this feud has been going on for a very, very long time now. And here in AOW, it has filtered over because me and the Hammer just can't seem to get away from one another. So tonight, we are standing in the center of the ring in a tag team match. My partner being Brett Lavoe, Hammer's partner being the Blueprint. And you see, one thing about tonight is not just about a tag team match. It's about representation. It's about Scott Chambers going in there and doing what I'm supposed to do, and that's to represent this, the symbol of excellence. You see, the Thor is going to grow. The Thor is going to be dominant. The Thor is going to come in and tear the roof down at one point in time. So you can guarantee one thing tonight. Scott Chambers is coming in there to destroy each and every one of you. Blueprint, Hammer, you all are in my way for my destiny. And my destiny is to become the very best here in AOW. Brett Lavoe, you're my partner, tag team partner tonight. I don't know that much about you, so I can't say that I trust you 100%. But nevertheless, we're going to go on with this damn match tonight, and one way or another, Scott Chambers is going to walk out victorious. Scott Chambers is going to get what he wants, and that is to represent this. There's no other way around it. You can shake a stick at it. You can say whatever the hell you want to say, Hammer. Blueprint. But the fact of the matter is, Scott Chambers is coming in there for redemption. And you can take that to the damn bank.
Well, hello there. You know, you two are really getting on my very last nerve. Pet control. You would think, you call your exterminator and you eliminate bugs, infestation. But you two won't go away. You remind me of New York City cockroaches. The more Raid you spray on them, the more they want. But I have something in store for you. See, there are people of certain classes that deal with people of, well, your kind. Normally, I would have my partner sit here. But I want you to realize something as well, Mr. Chambers. We're not friends. Do your part, and I'll do mine. Blueprint. Know your lane. Stay in it. And as for you, you little fat warthog, I haven't finished business with you. After all, why would I lie? I kind of like how this looks behind me. What do you think?
Hammer! Hey, Hammer! Look up here! I hope you got eyes in the back of your head, Hammer. Because you have got something that I know that you're not expecting. And that something is going to happen right now. Kick his ass, Blueprint! Because the 4 is here to represent. The 4 is in the house. The 4 is here to stay. And there ain't nobody that's ever going to do anything about it. You see, Brett Lavoe, you are just a victim of an uncompromising circumstance tonight. You see, this night is when the next member of the 4 shows himself. And we stand tall in the center of the ring as the most dominant force in arts of wrestling. And there's nothing you or anybody else is going to do to change it. And you can take that to the damn bank. Woo!
Enjoy the moment that's about to happen. You see, Hammer, while I do respect you and everything that you've done and everything that you're going to do, this is family. And the Blueprint is Scott Chambers. So unfortunately for you, Hammer, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. And Brett Lavoe better not make his way in to try to make the hero save. Because Brett Lavoe will get dealt with. As a matter of fact, Brett Lavoe, I want to spear you just for the hell of it. And make sure all the crabs that are in your beard come out and play. This, the Blueprint, and Scott Chambers, this is family. And we're only 2/4 of the way through it. There's still more of family to come. So unfortunately for you, Hammer, you're not going to win this match. And unfortunately for you, Brett Lavoe, you're going to get that ass beat.